Hi everyone, welcome back to Job One for All. Continuing the topic about streams, now we are going to talk about the FlatMap. So during the stream test 02, we saw that the map will retrieve the attribute that we want, and the FlatMap is going one step further. So the map usually works at the first level, but the FlatMap works when you have nested properties. So let's see how that works. Let's create another class here. Stream test 04, and let's imagine the following. Let's say that we have a list of strings, and let's say that this is our DevDojo, and we are going to have here, for example, the team. Let's say that we have list of this will be, where are these people? Let me see. List string, this will be the graphic designers. For the graphic designers, we can give some names. And we can create another list. This one can be the developers. So I can put myself here. And can put other people. And of course, list of, and this will be the students. I'm getting real names here. Gustavo Lima. Okay, so we have a list of students. So basically we have three lists, and the school itself, that's DevDojo, will add all of them. So we have graphic designers, Control D, Control D, and you have developers, Shift F6, developers, and here students. Okay, so let's say that we have the following requirement. We have to get all the names and just print all of them. Well, very straightforward, but how would we do it without streams? So basically you would need to iterate over the first collection, that's DevDojo, and then this will return a list of people, and then from people we need to Alt Enter, iterate again, and then we have a list of each one of the person at DevDojo. So we have the full list available. So as you can see, we have nested for, and we already know how to work with streams. So how do we achieve the same result with streams? Basically, we start from the top. We have the first list, and from this list we have the string as well. What happens when I do this? If we introduce a local variable, you can see that we have a string that has a list of strings. In the end, the result that we are trying to achieve is something like this. So how can we get to the point where we have string of strings? Well, let's see what happens if we try to use map. So if I try to map, the attribute that I'm adding here is a list of strings. And if I say, okay, so I just have to call the string as well. So this list dot string. But if I introduce a local variable, look at what we have now. We have a string of string. Basically, this is when the FlatMap will kick in. When you have nested properties, when you would like to flatten the structure, so basically by flattening, you are saying that you want to have everything at the same level, something like this, you should use FlatMap. So by changing map to FlatMap, you are going to have exactly what we are looking for now, a string of strings. And since we have a string of strings and we know that this is intermediate operation, we need to call a final operation. In the case for the requirement is just one to print everything. So first we can have method reference here. And then I can call for each, and pretty straightforward, system.out println, and we can give here one space in between the old and the new, Control Shift F10, and we have exactly the same result. So basically this is the use of FlatMap when you want to retrieve something that's nested, and it will flatten your structure. So let's do a little bit more examples in the next video, because FlatMap is quite important to understand. See you in the next video. Bye.